It is day 3 at The Hague in the pre-trial hearing of former Ivorian President Laurent Gbagbo. The International Criminal Court is tasked with deciding whether Gbagbo's war crimes trial should continue or whether he should be sent home to the Ivory Coast. Arise News' Sarah Head reports.
A relaxed Laurent Gbagbo yesterday at the International Criminal Court, where he is the first former head of state to face charges against humanity.
We will show that Mr. Gbagbo and forces under his control are responsible for the deaths, rapes, serious injuries to, and arbitrary detention of countless law-abiding citizens, civilians who were perceived to support Mr. Ouattara.
Gbagbo disagreed with the results of Ivorian elections in 2010, which awarded victory to his opponent Alassane Ouattara. His refusal to step down led to violent clashes. Gbagbo was arrested after a gunfight with Ouattara's soldiers. The president had been hiding inside a heavily fortified bunker in Abidjan. His defense lawyers say the trial is political and should be dismissed.
Le peuple ivoirien aurait mérité, Madame le Président, Madame Monsieur.
The Ivorian people deserve to have their suffering taken into account. They deserve a trial other than a political trial. They deserve a trial of the real ringleaders of the destruction of the country over the past decade. The court deserves to hear what really happened in Ivory Coast over the years. The court should be able to play a beneficial role in national reconciliation.
The 67-year-old one-time history teacher had argued he was too ill to face a trial. The judge arranged for shortened days so as not to tire him out. Defence lawyers say Gbagbo's opponents are orchestrating the trial and that the Ivory Coast's former colonial rulers are also to blame.
Cette affaire est en fait non seulement une affaire ivoirienne, mais aussi une affaire française.
This case is not just an Ivorian one, but a French one too. Allow me to remind you that in 50 years France has intervened militarily into Africa around 40 times. 40 times. Do you think you are able to look into depth the real reasons for this crisis? This is misleading. Justice is being misled.
Outside the International Criminal Court, hundreds of pro-Gbagbo Ivorians called for his release. They say they want war criminals on both sides to be prosecuted and that won't happen in the Netherlands.
The victims especially hope that also the national courts in Ivory Coast will also conduct proceedings and will take action against all people who committed crimes in Ivory Coast, regardless of their side or political affiliation.
Gbagbo's wife Simone is also facing war crime charges at The Hague, but she has not been extradited. Sarah Head, Arise News.